Hello and welcome back to Gage Boys Garage. Today we're going to look at or pick up a CJ5 that's been sitting for over 15 years. Got the 7.3 trailer on the back. Let's go see what this thing's all about. So I looked it over. It's got the old inline 4. And it's actually in pretty good shape, all things considering. I mean, look at the seats. Seats are intact on a 55. The pedals are froze up, but the transmission shifts. It's got 32,000 original miles. This thing's pretty nice. Well, as you guys saw, we got it loaded up, got some straps thrown on it, ready to bring her home. So we are driving down the road and I noticed that I had both of the hood clamps undone. It's a miracle the hood on this thing didn't just fly open doing 60 miles an hour down the road. So that's not good, but luckily it didn't. Up? Huh? Is it lined up? Yeah. It's gonna go. Well, as you guys saw, I power washed it a little bit. Power washer was working horrible, but I cleaned up the motor a little bit so I could work on it easier. And I sprayed these wheels off. These wheels have a lot of just junk paint on them like the rest of this thing. Tons of layers of just junk paint. But it fits pretty good in my little workshop, so let's get to working on it. I think you guys can see down there. See that the crank pulley all the way down there? That's what we want to spin. But first I gotta find out what size socket it is. I found out that it's size pipe wrench. So let's see if I can get a hold on that with the pipe wrench to give it a turn. Kinda doubt it, but we'll see. I don't know. It's tight. So I ran to the store, I got some penetrating fluid. I'm gonna try this Freol because I like the name and I've had good luck with it in the past. So I'm probably gonna use most of this can and fill these cylinders up. So when I was at the store, I also bought a big shot can of PB Blaster, and I just kind of soaked down almost everything in here. And I already got throttle linkages to start working again. I mean, they're even returning back. So that's awesome, because this throttle was completely seized up. It wouldn't work at all. PB Blaster broke it free real quick. Let's see if the gas pedal works. Ugh, crawl into here. Yeah, gas pedal's working now. Man, that's awesome. But this transmission appears to be working flawlessly. Reverse, first, second, third. Hopefully the clutch and stuff's good, but right now these brake and clutch pedals are freaking super seized up, so that's gonna take a little bit of work to get those free again. But yeah. I'm gonna let those cylinders soak and come back to this and see if it'll turn over. I have high hopes, but we'll see. I'm gonna pull the starter out of here, and it's surprisingly tight to work in here. Get in between there. I'm gonna pull this out and see if I can get it to work on the bench, and if not, go get it tested. There we go. Oh. Check that out. This looks like maybe a newer bolt. I'm not sure. It's a pretty old marking on there though. Not sure. It looks pretty good. Looks like it had some anti-seize on it or something. It's probably what saved me there. Look at that. Got them off. I think I can just leave that bolt in there and slide the starter off of that. Nice. Gotta get this. Got the wire off. Oh, down here. Looks like a ground tab. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's interesting. At the bottom of the starter here, there's just this little thin L bracket that goes to the block. I assume it's to ensure a ground. That's my guess, but I'm not sure. Gotta come off though. Look at that. Clean up a spot for the ground cable. Should work. Battery up here. See if she does anything. Look at that. She's spinning. All right, so it's been a couple days with the PB blaster and Freol sitting in the cylinders, and I'm gonna throw a wrench on this thing and see if we can get it to move. I don't know. That doesn't seem good. Nothing. So the PB blaster and Freol didn't work. So I filled up this container for gear oil with diesel fuel because a couple old guys told me that they had good luck with diesel fuel in these stuck engines. So we're gonna put this in here and see if we have any luck. So as you can see, full of diesel fuel, diesel fuel. This one is not full of diesel fuel. And I think the reason why is I think that the exhaust valve is open. And so it's just draining out of the exhaust. So that's not good. But this one's full of diesel as well. I guess we'll see what happens. So while the motor sits with the diesel fuel in the cylinders, I think I'm gonna try and put some pressure on it to kind of help it loosen up. I don't know if it'll do any good or not, but I'm gonna try. So I have a ratchet strap kind of hanging from the frame here. I'm gonna put this extension here to help kind of stabilize my breaker bar, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, that has quite a bit of pressure on it now. Here's a better look at the setup I have here. An old extension right there so that it can't pivot on the ratchet strap. And then I have two 1/2-inch extensions going to the crank bolt on the engine. So hopefully this bit of tension on there, along with the diesel fuel sitting in there, will allow this engine to break free. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. I gotta let this sit for a few days and see if it loosens up. And if I can't get this motor running, what are you guys' recommendation on motors to put in here? And should we keep this Jeep relatively stock and have fun with it like that? Or should we build it up like the Cherokee and our other Jeeps? Put it on big axles and big tires. But I don't know, I kind of want to leave this one kind of close to original, minus the top. I don't like the hard top, but I kind of want to leave it close to original and just have fun with it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.